What is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome. Sorry I couldn't make it the other day. I have some real craziness going on, and I should not be streaming right now. I don't know how long I'll be streaming. I should be getting ready to leave. But we'll leave a little bit later. There will be spoilers for Flash in this stream, so be warned. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Now, did I see it myself? No. What I decided, though, is that I don't care about being spoiled for this particular movie for certain things. From certain things. I do need to update my intro to Grassi. I need to add Zack Snyder. I'm streaming Breaking Records and Going Savage. Going to hit my second 10-hour stream in 50 minutes. Well, Perp, you should be doing that on this channel. But if you do over 10 hours, YouTube doesn't save it. Boo! Brucifer. Don't boo me. Don't boo me, because the only way I would be seeing it is I'm going to see it with you. And see it with friends at Too Many Games. Because after what I've heard, it's my personal pet peeves of things that are ruining this experience for me for The Flash and just giving me alarm bells going off. Things that I can't personally stand. You know how I am. You could call me a graphics whore. Call me that. I'll embrace it. I love great special effects. And what Muschietti said the other day about that they are intended that way because he is running through the Speed Force. Guess the F what? I don't want it to look realistic. I want it to look good. I don't want a movie to look like I'm running through the Speed Force and everything look blurry and shitty. I want it to look crisp and great. Yes, that's not realistic. If you're running that fast, things are going to be warped and look a little weird. But I don't want that for the viewer. I want really crisp, amazing CGI visuals. So that was the alarm bell. And then I hear other people that I know talking bad about it. My movie madness has returned. But you know what? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I've embraced... I don't want to spoil things for anybody. So again, spoiler warning. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone else. I don't like that. But me, this is, I actually think it helps me. I think going into this movie with zero expectations and knowing, I pretty much know things anyway. I know what's going to happen. I've known for a long time with, the evil Barry and, I know the main stuff anyway. I think it's going to actually help me get some enjoyment out of it when I see it next weekend. I'm not getting mad. Now, the title of this stream, James Gunn has gone full Kathy Kennedy with the Flash promotion. I really think James Gunn has ruined his reputation with this by, overly hyping it and saying how great it is. I'm only going to be streaming for 20 minutes. No, my wife didn't know I was going to be streaming. She's like, you're supposed to be getting ready. Yes, I'm live right now. I asked her. She said, I don't care about seeing that movie. I want to see Across the Spider-Verse. So if I wasn't going with some friends, I would absolutely sit this one out. I'd wait. And it's not because I want it to fail. I just can't. Me personally, it really irks me to see horrible special effects. It really does. Now, video game industry, for example, they are doing really well. They are pushing special effects to the next level. And I could sometimes... I might not go with that. I want to enjoy it. I don't want to hate it. I want to enjoy it. You're not going to go with me because maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised if my expectations are at 0. But I actually think Aquaman's going to be good. I actually think it's going to be good. I don't believe all the bullshit. They just sold this as one of the best comic book movies of all time. And even if people like it, I doubt it's that. So I don't think I think they lost a lot of trust. He went full James Cameron. When James Cameron doesn't direct the movie himself, he kind of promotes the next Terminator. Yeah, this is really good. I only trust James Cameron with James Cameron directed movies. Go see the movie and judge it for yourself. I mean, there's people always doing that, Brucifer. But I think I'm actually losing viewers here. Everyone's getting upset with me. Oh boy. I'll be real with you. I've been censoring myself because I don't want to be labeled as a hater. I'm not a hater. Well, great, Degrassi. That gives me some hope. Okay. I value my friends' opinions. I know Crazy Joe loves it. Brucifer loves it. But I also know that their personal tastes, well, especially Crazy Joe, is not concerned with graphics as much or special effects as much. But that personally for me is going to drive me insane. It's going to drive me insane. And I really think he just oversold it. And the other reason I titled the stream this way is they went Kathy Kennedy by announcing that this director is going to sign, the rumors were popping up last week. Go ahead, Muschietti, say that you're thinking about doing Batman. And then they announced it last night. In my opinion, this is a typical Hollywood tactic of announcing a new project with that director right before the movie hits theaters to promote a false sense of confidence in the talent. They gave him a first look deal. I think it was the timing of it was done for promotional reasons. I know Jacob McKenzie, but when did the rumors start and when did they make the official announcement? It's just like when Indiana Jones is going to hit, and then Lucasfilm announces 3 Star Wars dates. They announce stuff right before they release it, their existing project, to act like they get the shit together. And I think they should have waited. I'm not saying not use Muschietti. I'm saying wait till you get all the receipts from the box office run before you attach him. Now, I still am going to try my best to like this movie, and it brings me no joy to dislike a movie. It brings me no joy. Okay? I want to like it. It actually hurts me. I can't sleep sometimes when I see a movie and it's bad. I'm like, no, especially superheroes. I love superhero movies. It hurts me. Hurts. I lose sleep when movies are this bad. Now, I don't know if this is bad, but it's not getting the reception that they promoted this as. One of the best comic book movies of all time. I was happy, Brucifer. You're absolutely right. I was going into the hype that this is one of the best comic book movies of all time. After the mixed reactions that I get from fellow creators, and not just the usual suspects, my enthusiasm for this project has changed. And I would honestly, after some of the things I've heard, I would probably wait on this one. Why milk this? It's CGH. I am saying with the promotion. With the promotion. They went too hard with this is the best. If they just promoted it, I've never seen them try to push a movie so hard that this is amazing. And I hope it is. And I hope you trust me to give an honest reaction when I see it next week. But there's no way I'm rushing to see this out early. And I will see it next week. And then I asked my wife, I said, do you want to watch it with me when I get back? Before I heard this stuff, before I found out, the mixed reactions thing, she said, no, I want to see Across the Spider-Verse. I don't care. I will lose viewers with this. I have to be honest. I'm always honest, but I've been holding back more just so I don't upset people. If you love this movie, I'm so happy for you. And I want to love everyone. And CGH, I hope it's really good. And maybe I will eventually see Indiana Jones. Okay, but even getting to the point, and this again, spoilers, I heard that Barry never even tries to find out who killed his mother during this whole movie. So they don't use Reverse Flash. They use a different one. This is another thing that drives me crazy about these comic book movies. They use a substitute that's similar to the character from the comics. And I don't want to be a gatekeeper to the comics, but why use a character that's not as cool as Reverse the Flash and then never try for Barry to find out who actually killed his mother? Oh, man. If this has your thong in a knot, Gunn's new aesthetic is going to break you. It's not going to break me, Degrassi. I'm not crying in my Cheerios or my Wheaties. It says spoilers. It says spoilers, Jacob McKenzie. I said at the very beginning. It says spoilers. I heard some Flash movie spoilers, and I might react to Grace. And I literally could not stay away from the internet. This stream does not benefit me whatsoever to make, except to get my thoughts out. I would have done better just to leave town and cool down. I'm not making it my own. The CG has been concerning me. All right. And when I heard Muschietti, quote, say that he intended it to be that way, to make it look like he's going through the Speed Force. Oh, that's so bad. And I'm so infuriated with, as a whole, in the industry, the comic book movies make more money than other genres, and they have the shittiest special effects. They have the shittiest special effects. And even people that have seen the movie have said the special effects are god-awful. That's one thing that I can confirm without even seeing it. Even people that like the movie, even people that love this movie, say the special effects are god-awful. And I was hoping maybe, in context, that the scenes may be better. But not from what I've heard. And that's positive and negative. There is no justification for this horrendous special effects. The special effects, not the movie as a whole, absent good. The special effects, when the Flash is running through the Speed Force, even people that love this movie say it's god-awful. I am going to go see it next week. All right. I'm glad you like it, absent good. I'm very happy if people find joy out of anything in life, let alone a movie, are fine. I'm so sick of tired. If this was a budget movie, Brucifer, if it was made for under 100 million, then I can accept that. Just like in a video game. There's video games that push the PS5 and the Series X. And then there's budget games that are $30 or $20 and they have subpar special effects. And I accept it for the price point. For a movie that costs $200 million to make. And these movies, superhero genre, are ones that make the most money at the box office right now. I can't. All right. And you know what? I could accept all of this more if they haven't been pushing down your throat that this is one of the best comic book movies of all time. I still would have seen it. But I hate being bullshitted. I hate it. I can't. Now, I know everyone's going to say subjectivity, and maybe James Gunn actually thinks that. But they oversold their hand to try to push through success, it seems like. I will see it. I will see it. I'm giving you my honest thoughts. Absent good. Nothing would make me happier to go see it next weekend and say, you know what? I was wrong. It's really fun, even though I hate the special effects, which I don't think that's going to change. Because CJH. I don't care. I don't care. I might even talk about Trump today. I'm in a weird mood. I got to let loose tonight. And I don't hate Trump. But from what stuff I said, things I've heard, completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous things I've heard. I don't care. I'm in a weird mood. I really am. It feels good to just get things off my chest every once in a while. I want this to be good. I do. You know, having Tom Cruise and Stephen King. This is the movie we need right now. I do need a drink. When I get to the lake, I might have a nice big tall drink. I am in a weird mood. Yes. He oversold it though, man. He oversold it. Man. They oversold it with the greatest comic book movie of all, one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. And I think it's backfiring. If they would have just said, if he would have just said, Flash is a great movie, go enjoy it, support Muschietti. I don't. It's not too late to delete this stream. I'm going to regret this. Get your ass on here. You can pop in. You can pop in. I'm going to regret it. All right. If you want a different opinion, pop in. I'm not going to regret this. No. Delete the stream. I know he made the best. Why do you say I'm hating on him? All I said is oh my freaking God, CJH. Oh my dear Lord. I cannot take on the internet anymore for criticism being called hate. He is extremely talented. I said before that he sounds like he's a little full of bullshit sometimes. And the way he talks on Twitter is not always a good thing, and some of these things will not age well. If you want consumers to have your back, they have to trust you. You get in here too, perp. Get in here too. I don't care. Get in here too. I don't care. I saw you streaming about this earlier. I said his social media activity is going to it's not going to age well. If you want the widest net of customers, sometimes saying nothing is a better thing. You know, you don't want to come? I don't know if you don't want to come in. If I need $2 million for a project to master $5 million, I'm not getting $5 million. That'll be happy to give me. See what I did there? The Flash was good. Max, also, if you watch any James Gunn movie with Marvel and his DC movie, the visual effects are amazing because he cared about. Yes, I agree. I loved Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Although some of the animal special effects were kind of weird on certain parts, but other times it looks amazing. It's not a nothing burger. People are burned by Warner Brothers. They don't want to be bullshitted to get you to go into the theater. They're not going to trust you. So, for better, for worse, what I've learned from this, maybe trust James Gunn on his own project that he directs himself. But I'm not going to trust him on other projects that he doesn't direct himself. I won't. I'm not going to trust his talk because he just seems like he tells you what you want to hear. No. I think James Gunn's Superman Legacy is going to be a good movie, and I'll trust him on that. But when he tries to oversell a different project in his universe, I'm not going to trust it. Hey, Brucifer.
Hello, Max.
Hey.
Yes, hold on.
Crazy joke. I gave it at the beginning. I've said spoilers everywhere, Crazy Joe. I don't want to ruin it for anyone. I've heard some spoilers. So, Brucifer, you've seen the movie, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we can discuss some spoilers. I'm still going to go.
No, I'm not going to do that. The movies hasn't been out a weekend yet. I'm not going to talk about spoilers till Tuesday.
Oh, all right. Hold on. But there's already spoiler reviews and stuff. And if we tell everyone, it's not like you're ruining it for people. I've told them like 5 times. I'm still going to see it with you. I'll be real. That's the only way I would see it. If I was at home and I wasn't going anywhere, I would wait.
No, I'm just saying today is the actual release date.
Okay.
You should at least wait for the spoilers.
Well, Grace Randolph already has a spoiler review out, and lots of people have already seen it already.
but they've seen the movie.
Oh, all right, that's fair enough. I'll respect it. I'll wait till you leave to talk about the spoilers. And listen, Crazy Joe, I love you, bro. And I love that you love The Flash. And I can't wait to see it with you, hopefully. You know, I hope you'll still see it with me. But I'll be real. One of the people that spoiled it for me today was Nerdette's Newsstand. I was watching her stream earlier, and I got a notification that says The Flash stinks. And then she's like, I'm going to go into spoilers now. And I said, you know what? I'm not clicking away. I'm just going to listen to what she has to say.
You have to get ready for your trip, right?
I do have to get ready for my trip. My wife was like, what are you doing? I should not be streaming right now. Hey, Perp.
Hey, Max.
I'm still going to see it.
So am I. In fact, I've promoted the movie because I was honestly going to wait for digital release. But I'm going to see it in theaters.
I think James Gunn's done a detriment to this movie.
I think the marketing in general has done a detriment to the movie.
Yeah, they oversold what they have. I'm not saying it's a dumpster fire.
No, not James Gunn. I'm just saying there was I happen to agree. I think the criticism, the legit criticism, is too many fan screenings, too many people.
And with the history of Warner Brothers.
It was like spam. We were getting spam with Flash.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Crazy Joe is here.
You know, and people saying that the movie's bad and Ezra can't act.
Well,
you don't have a soul.
You know, hopefully
you are devoid of feeling if you say that about the Flash.
Well, just so you guys know, I'm buying your ticket, Brucifer, and Crazy Joe. Crazy Joe might not mean you to buy a ticket because he's got a pass. And hopefully, seeing it with you, Crazy Joe, my expectations are bottom though. Even though you did a great review.
Wow.
No,
I saw Crazy Joe's review too, and I loved it.
I did a great review. Yes.
Yeah, I'm seeing it for the third time tonight. It is 5 out of 5. I said 4 out of 5 initially.
Can I give you some criticism though, Crazy Joe?
On what?
I saw you in Nerdette's Newsstand. It's just because someone doesn't like something, you called her review shit.
Oh yeah, because she was saying things that are wrong. She was saying,
and you said you don't understand, like saying just because someone doesn't like it, they don't understand that.
Did she actually watch the movie?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes,
she had key plot. She had key plot.
Guys, come on.
She had key plot points wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, she was not correct. And also, she was giving spoilers away, man.
She said spoilers.
Well, it wasn't in her headline, and I clicked in late. Thank God I had already seen the movie, because if I'm just clicking in and hearing, like, there was no in the headline spoilers. You know, I'm just like click.
My main issue here is, and I'm not going to be on long. I just had to get I shouldn't be streaming today at all. I just couldn't. I would have done better just to leave town, but I like talking movies so much that the thing that drives me crazy, even you, Crazy Joe, said the CGI is bad. And then I give them
a pass now.
I know, because you're buying what he's selling on the reason.
Yeah, but it makes sense. It passes the smell test.
I think it's bullshit.
And besides, I talked to Dave Perillo in the morning, earlier this morning, and he hadn't seen my review. He hadn't read anything Andy said, and I'm like, oh yeah, I had some problem with the CGI, and he goes, well, I just figured that that's what he was seeing because he was moving so fast, and I'm like, that's the answer they gave.
I know,
and he had come to that just from watching.
That's not what I want to see. I want to see a really good looking movie.
It made sense to me. Being that I saw it, I was like, "Oh, okay. It does make sense."
Also, special effects are irrelevant. It's like the story's everything.
Yes.
So I never want a movie to be bad. I don't want it. It actually hurts me when I dislike a movie. I'm like, no, I really want to like this movie, but I do have different tastes than Crazy Joe and Brucifer, Perp. Bad special effects is like my pet peeve. It's
Perp
my pet peeve.
Perp looks so shocked by everything you're saying. Like,
no,
you're talking, and he's like,
no. And I said,
I am, dude. I worked my ass off to get Max on the Flash, dude. I was like, wait until the trailer, Max, and he loved the trailer.
I love the trailer. I was still going to see,
and the trailer had the same effects.
And
you loved the trailer, but the trailer had the same effects.
No, I had the concerns.
Maybe the movie's good without the effects being what.
No, I had the same concerns then, Perp. And then I fed into.
Can we look at your reaction to the trailer of you saying "holy shit" to the effects?
Yes. This is This is and
Ah.
I fed into this is the best comic book movie of all time. All that talk, everyone's saying this is great, this is great, this is great.
And you said James Gunn was just saying that. You said James Gunn was just saying that, and then what does he do? He goes and hires the director. Clearly, he believed it because
And I call that, and that's why I say he's going full Kathy Kennedy, because that's what Kathy Kennedy does when a movie comes out and they need a little boost to their numbers. They announce the official announcement.
Kathleen Kennedy does that with nope, Max.
Kathleen
Kathleen
Kennedy
Kennedy does that with trailers. When the trailer is hype, when the Godzilla trailer got hyped, that's when Rogue One guy was hired. When Wonder Woman the trailer came out, that's when they got hired.
The sales are
he waited for this movie to be he saw the movie, he saw the release, he saw the reaction, and then he hired him.
And they used the opportune time to announce the official announcement.
No, Kathleen Kennedy does it for the hype of the trailer.
Even if you're going to
saw the movie, he knows the movie, and he's seeing the reaction to the movie.
I think you're all being naive.
No,
that this is a tactic.
I'm playing with the facts.
I've been covering movie talk for years. The Hollywood machine loves to announce stuff when it can help them and give them a little bit of boost when they have a movie coming out. I think they should have waited till everything's on the table with the full run of The Flash before they announce his next project, because it's not looking great already from the box office.
Look at this. Rational Skeptic even says you're wrong, and he's a skeptic. It's right in his name.
Yes.
Yeah, but he is rational.
You can all call me wrong, but I'm honest. I got to tell you what I'm honestly thinking. Now, with all this said, I'm still going to go see the movie as long as we see it Saturday. If I leave too many games and I don't see it, I'm not going to see it.
You know, it's funny that the people that you would think would be hating on this movie for certain reasons aren't. They're loving the movie. They're praising it. It's the people that have been simping for Gunn for months that are shitting on this movie.
I know.
And it's ridiculous.
Whoa. I will not shit on this movie, and I'm a huge
I don't want to shit on the movie. If I see it and I really still don't like it, even with my pal Crazy Joe, it might be such a great thing to see a movie with Crazy Joe in the theater. You might get infectious. It might be infectious.
Well, as long as you don't talk.
I hate talking in theaters.
Okay, good.
No.
Yeah,
I'm going to be
zoned
you talk
in theaters, don't you?
I don't eat. I don't drink. I just watch the movie.
This is a really special movie. This is a really special
well, seeing it with Crazy Joe might be infectious. You know, I've never seen a movie with Crazy Joe.
Look at El Necron. Love the Flash. It rules. Put that up there. A lot of different types of fans are loving this movie.
Okay, I'm happy. I just my main concerns now. I feel
El
like
Necron had proof. He was in the theater watching it. He put his proof up.
All right.
Oh, what? People were calling? What people
no, I'm just saying.
Oh.
Well, one thing that even criticized Nerdette for, I think she kind of wanted something more that it wasn't necessarily going to give, is a definite, like, hard, and this may be spoiler related, a hard reset, like, things are done the way they were before.
Well,
and I don't think that necessarily
we knew we weren't getting that. I mean,
well, no, I think that fed into her, subjectivity, is that she kind of wanted that a harder take on the reset that you might not, and I don't want to go into spoiler territory because Brucifer, but I don't think you're necessarily going to get that from what I've heard. It doesn't like, oh, it's never going back this way or whatever. And she actually says this makes her appreciate Snyder's movies. That sounds like, what the? Wow. Okay, great, Larry. Okay. All right. You guys are all right. Thank you, Larry.
By the way, have you heard the out of theater reaction?
Snyder fans love The Flash.
Yeah, that might be part of the reason that, I like Nerdette's takes. That might be part of the reason.
Have you heard the out of the theater reactions that have been coming out over the last 2 days for Indiana Jones?
No.
Those have been good too.
People are saying it's really good. They're
loving it.
They're saying it's not one of the best, but they're saying it's a solid Indiana Jones film, and you're going to enjoy it.
I would even compare the reaction to because I was watching another streamer, and they were having the exact same, because they wanted the movie to be good, but they were a little worried. They had the exact same reaction as me when I was reading the Little Mermaid reactions. It was like, thank God it's good. Oh my God, good. And they were so happy, and I was happy for them.
But Crazy Joe, you can't just tell people they don't understand if they don't.
Yeah,
like
but she
things.
didn't. She didn't though. She was describing a plot point that didn't happen in the movie, and I'm like, that
Okay.
is wrong. What you're saying, if
All right.
she's saying a certain thing happened and it happened, and I'm like,
Well, if she's wrong,
no.
if she's wrong and that didn't happen, what was it? What didn't happen?
well,
she
I
wrong
don't want to
about?
tell you because it's closely related.
Ah,
to
it looks like
something
she
that
was
did
right
happen.
then.
No, she wasn't. But
Okay.
I would have to give you a spoiler to tell you what she got wrong.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm
All
just
right.
teasing.
All right.
Oh, oh, and since we're bringing up being wrong, Max, Barry Allen's history has changed so many times. His
Okay.
origin.
I understand.
Reverse Flash killing his mother is only a new phenomenon for like the last decade or so.
All right.
Base.
All right. But
That's funny because I
But-
heard you couldn't have the Flash without Reverse Flash. I heard without Reverse Flash, it's not even
But-
the Flash.
but
Correct.
If you have the opportunity, this is another pet peeve. But okay, here's 3 things that bug me: the promotion, overselling what you have. You have to have trust with the consumer. I think James Gunn jumped the gun on the promotion, just like James Cameron. I love James Cameron. Does anyone trust James Cameron on promoting a movie that's not his own? No, they do not. After the Terminator franchise, I think he's gone full James Cameron there.
Does he promote movies that are
Bad? Yes, he does. With the Terminator franchise, he's like, oh, this is it. This is good. It gives my seal of approval, and people still like it. The other thing is bad special effects. Drive me crazy, especially in comic book movies where they make more money and are more profitable than other genres out there.
But
There's
the
no
bad
excuse.
special effects didn't hamper you enjoying and seeing the trailer and be like, holy shit.
And
That
then
didn't damper that.
And then the third thing that bothers me is when comic book movies use a character or villain that's like another character.
What?
You mean
Reverse
like
Flash?
You mean like using
What do they
Nuclear Man
actually use
instead of
in the
Bizarro?
Flash? I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen it. But what
That's
kind of
that's an actual character in the comic. One of his enemies.
I don't know.
Did
about
you
that.
watch even watch the Flash TV show? That
Do you know who the
character was-
Flash
Yeah, I
is?
watched.
Yeah.
I do. I have watched.
I'd like
the
to
Flash
point out
show.
that this TV show is not actually the Flash because in 22 episodes, Reverse Flash never appeared. So therefore, this cannot actually be the Flash.
Why are you holding a show called The?
Exactly. What is it? I don't know.
That character appeared in the Flash TV series. I forgot what season it was.
in the
He's
Flash
a-
TV series,
Yes.
but in the comics,
Yes.
all right,
You want me to? I'll tell you what issue to look for.
okay. But I think they had a better option there.
That's not. Oh, you can't move the goalpost.
I do think that's a better option.
You know what villain I
For
would
the
have liked
big
to have seen?
big screen. I mean, they used Reverse Flash in the show. The first season of the show was amazing. They handled the story.
You know what villain I'd like to see in a Flash movie? Cobalt Blue. I'd love to see Cobalt Blue show up.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember Cobalt Blue? Barry's evil twin brother.
No.
He's cool.
I just think they could have done a core version of a similar character.
All right. That
That's my
character,
thoughts.
Max. That character first appearance is The Flash, Volume 2, issue 141, September of 1998.
Okay.
Before.
So that would have been Mark Waid.
I
That
think
would've
they
been-
still had a better option with that storyline. If they're
What was the
going
number?
the theatrical
Flash
movie.
141.
Flash 141.
I heard that one's kind of a disappointment. Did you like that part of the movie?
Huh?
Which part? I lost track.
The character you're referring to.
Oh yeah, I thought he was really cool.
Okay.
The way they introduced him.
That's when
and-
I'm very concerned with that
Yeah.
part.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, that was the year Mark Millar was writing it. That was the year that Mark Waid took 1 year off.
Thank you, CJ.
Okay.
Yeah. Send you a link, Rational? You want to get on here?
What? He's not even playing Tekken 8. What are you doing?
Yeah.
By the way, I gotta
He
leave
just stayed-
very
he just stayed
soon. My
$5.
my brother's coming and he's
Are we still?
babysitting. And
I'm still allowed to come over, right?
no, not anymore.
I was afraid of that.
You
Nope.
nope, you're done. You're
Oh.
done. Stick a fork in you.
I was gonna go play Mortal Kombat Tron. I was gonna bring my Switch so you guys could play it all weekend while I'm at the con. You know, would that be fun? You could play the Switch with your family.
I don't know. I've never played Switch.
Yeah, I was gonna bring all my
Switch it
Joy-Cons
up.
so you could have the weekend with the Switch. See, here's Nerdette. Nerdette, this is your fault. I blame you.
So bad.
I blame Nerdette. I had my chance.
She spelled best movie of the year wrong. That's right. It's better than
there's not that many D's.
It is better than Shazam Fear of the Gods.
I decided to watch because you shocked me with your stream note. I got the notification this morning while at work. And it says the Flash stinks. And I was like, I don't believe this. I clicked the link. I went in there and I said, what are you talking about? The Flash stinks. And then I went back. If you notice, I wasn't typing the live chat. I went back and watched the beginning of the stream. And I was shocked, Nerdette. Shocked.
You have to put on his shock mask.
Shocked that you would say you appreciate Snyder stuff more now that you've seen this. That shocked me.
Damn.
Okay. So
I appreciated toilet paper more after I saw Snyder's Justice League.
See, that's why you don't want me to be crazy, Joe. You're a little hypocritical, bro.
Yeah, how come Joe could hate this movie and Max can't hate the Flash? Oh, it's because Max didn't see the Flash.
Exactly.
I will see the Flash.
I saw Zack Snyder's Justice League twice. That's 8 hours of my life I'll never get back.
Oh my god,
that's a full work day.
We are so different on taste. Oh my god.
I think our cast of characters just expanded. We got Anakin Skywalker saying, "I killed Jar Jar."
When she was talking about the Flash scenes and how the special effects were bad, and that how the special effects in the Snyder cut were really.
But here's the thing: the bad.
I was like, yeah,
the quote unquote bad special effects. I'm going to say quote unquote because Andy Muschietti says it was intentional. It was only 2 scenes.
I believe Andy over YouTubers.
Yeah, and it's a 2.5 hour movie. The special effects are phenomenal throughout the movie, except for 2 scenes.
I got the most cope of
See,
of an excuse.
this is what happens. Everyone tries to tell you why you have an opinion. Everyone's, well, you're only thinking this because you're stupid, or you're only you don't like it because you're a Snyder bro. No, I want a good Flash movie. I want Muschietti to succeed. I like Muschietti. I like him in every interview he's done. I like the It movies. There's the other movies I've seen of his.
He's hip.
Yeah,
why is it that horror? Why is it
but
that
let me tell you something.
directors
There
make
is
the
a
best
trend.
superheroes?
There is a trend with the hip directors. Alex Garland did this too. Alex Garland for Men said he purposefully made the special effects as not like it wasn't gonna. He didn't want it to be as real as possible. He wanted a little bit of a objection with the audience to say, like, is this real? Is that true? Because he had the movie is called Men. It's about a woman that goes to a town where every single man looks exactly the same, and they're all done by one actor. So they have to superimpose this man's head on a child, on different things and all that. And he did it on purpose. And he said that actually happens a lot more. He's talking to a lot of filmmakers that are doing that are playing with visual effects a lot more. I wouldn't be surprised if Hipster Andy was in those talks about, hey, how can we like mess with effects and do something with the idea of like not making it real, but making it more stylized, making it more cool, and not going for gritty realism. So there's that excuse.
Movie Perp, I'd love to hear your take on this because you're our resident horror guru. Why are horror directors so good at superhero movies?
Because they already have the idea of working with not just actors. It's working with makeup. It's working with lighting. They have a technical knowledge that they bring in already that could easily be subsided for visual effects. So instead of taking 8 hours in the makeup chair for an actor, they have to wait 8 hours for like a rendering of you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's the technical aspect of horror filmmaking that gives them leeway
you're giving a
transition
review
to
of my
movies.
take without watching the whole live stream. You just came in here and just decided that I'm reviewing it. And I feel like it's going to be bad, and my expectations are bottom barrel based on certain things.
Where's Caden?
Hey, Caden, you should come in here and talk when you agree. You don't always have to wait for Max to fuck up, and then you're like, I got him. You know,
I haven't seen you in here in a long time, Caden.
Because
he came here because he disagreed. I finally got Max
because he found. I think he probably knew in some type of Twitter DM group
You could talk to
that
us,
Max
We're good.
is complaining about a movie that he hasn't seen.
I'm sure they all
Yes.
got the email, right?
Yes.
And they're all going, let's go see Max. Let's go shit on him because he doesn't. We don't agree with him.
Yeah.
He's been
So what
perfectly
I
fine.
said,
Relax, guys.
what I said, Caden, is even people that love this movie say the special effects are horrible, and that's a pet peeve of mine. And then the other thing that drives me nuts is bullshit marketing. When Warner Brothers has burned as many bridges as they have in the past, and this is before James Gunn, you don't need to bullshit your audience to get them to go to a movie. I think they way oversold this movie. Yes, and I don't know that. I won't know that for sure without seeing it myself. I won't know for sure without seeing myself, but from the mixed reactions that I've been watching all day, it really seems like they were bullshitting us to get people to go into the theater.
No.
By the way,
they were marketing like any other. You know how many horror
movies?
movies we were talking about horror movies? You know how many horror movies in the 80s
One of the
promoted
best
saying it's the
comic book
scariest
movies
movie
of
ever
all
made?
time was a little potentially overselling it. You know.
But by the way, if I could just have a moment, going back to some of Enosh's old streams, going back to Enosh's old streams like a year ago.
Yeah.
I have been consistently saying that this movie is going to be incredible. And people have been telling me, no, it's not. It's going to suck. It's going to be awful. It's going to be blah, 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 blah. Can I take my victory lap now?
Not yet. Not until I see it, and then I'll let you know.
Make sure you stream that.
I'm ready. I'm ready to
no,
take my victory lap.
When Max bumps up the stream right after the flash, I want to see Joe in the background.
I might miss the next day of too many games complaining or praising it, depending on what happens. But
by the way, Brucifer, my victory lap's going to look like Barry in the forensics office after the stream.
That's great. Wait, what? What's going on here?
Where are you, Caden? I haven't DM'd you in a while. I was going to send you the link. Come tell me in person.
Is he allowed to cross the picket line?
No. Don't bring any of that. You know, he's allowed if he doesn't show up.
No, I'm talking about the writer's strike.
No, it's no problem if you don't want to show up. But I wanted to give you the link just in case. Why is he saying? You know, he's just mocking me there, Oppenheimer. I don't know. It's terrible. I have strong. I'm not saying it's terrible for everyone. I'm saying my personal tastes. I feel like, from what I've heard today, the mixed reactions, I'm not going to be happy, but at least my expectations are very low.
Listen, for the second time in a week.
But there's a lot of people I respect that like it.
I'm agreeing with Anthony Beltry for the second time in a week. Look at this. No matter what, every director hype their own movie. It is a common thing.
Yeah, and like I was saying, in the 80s, every horror movie was saying it was the scariest movie ever made.
No, it wasn't just one.
I got to get going. My brother just arrived. So.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Have fun with your brother.
Oh,
Are you going to see The Flash?
Yeah, no, he's babysitting. My wife and I are going to see The Flash.
Don't make out.
Congrats. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
They have such a nice family. Joe was like saying, "Hey, what do you want to?"
They're monsters. They're all monsters.
No, they're like, "What are you thinking about doing when you come?" He's all professional about asking when I come over. I was expecting just to crash on the couch and not, They're like, "Well, what are you going to do for this?"
You expect a couch? You have expected couch?
Well, I'm bringing.
Our dog died a year ago. You get his doggy bed. That's what you get.
Oh.
I like how we go to Max for
doggy
bed.
Some doggy beds are very comfortable.
Yeah, what if it's a nice bed? Probably nicer than what I got.
Sit, boo boo, sit. Good dog.
No, I respect a lot of people's opinions that love this movie, and I'm very happy for y'all, and I want to love it. I do. I don't want to go in and hate it. I want to be pleasantly surprised, at least, even if I hate the special effects, because I don't think two things. I don't think I'm going to go out and say, well, they didn't oversell this movie and the special effects are horrible, but maybe I'll actually like it. Maybe I'll like it.
One of my favorite TV shows will always be Dark Shadows. And seeing the special effects in that show now doesn't take away from the story of the show.
Babylon 5.
It didn't take away from the trailer when Max thought it was awesome.
Facts.
Babylon 5 looked those effects looked terrible in 1993, but it was still one of the best.
Yeah, and I don't believe Batgirl must be bad just because this is bad either. Or some people are saying no.
Wait, what?
No.
Hey,
oh my
Matt's
god!
here. Welcome to the party, pal.
Hey, what's going on? How you guys doing?
No.
Heard we're talking about the Flash movie. The Flash.
I gave it to Caden.
I saw the movie.
All right.
Yeah, you did.
I saw. So you.
I think Max and Jarbo are going to agree. I think Max and Jarbo. Well, Max hasn't seen it, but
No.
Where'd he go?
All right. Let him on for one occasion this time, but this isn't going to be a regular thing.
Wait,
Just
we're not supposed to let him on? How'd he get the link then?
Caden.
It wasn't Caden. It wasn't Caden. It wasn't Caden.
Who was it then?
how many minions do you have watching this show?
Dude, I got a bunch of. I was sitting there working on an article,
Who gave him the link?
and I got a DM from a bunch of people.
I would
Max is at it again. Max is mecha randoming again, and I was like, ah.
Just so
they
you
think
know.
you're like the
Mecha
resident
randoming. That is harsh, man. That is.
Just so you know, I would never disrespect your channel by clicking a link that you didn't personally get sent to me.
I know you wouldn't, but I'm not you. So there's that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I would never do that.
But I'm not here. I'm not here in bad faith. I'm not here in bad faith. The light troll. But you got to see the movie. Is basically.
No, I am going to see it, but three things.
Tell him about the effects, Jarbo. Tell him.
Oh god, the effects are so bad. So bad.
Pet peeve of mine is comic book movies should be the last thing that has bad special effects with the amount of money they make and the amount of support they get in Hollywood at the theaters. And it's driving me crazy that they're getting worse and worse and worse. And I don't care what Muschietti said. He seems like a very nice guy. I don't buy just, oh, well, this is, yeah, I know it might be more accurate for things to look blurry when you're going fast as hell. I don't want to see that. I want to see really good looking visuals.
See, I
think
it actually makes a lot of sense because I sat in the theater the first time thinking, how could this be this bad? It's impossible that this could be this bad. It's impossible that Warner Brothers could have allowed something this bad.
But then you heard
as soon as I heard
it, you just said,
exactly.
Okay.
And that's why it passes the smell test because it's like,
no, that's look. No. All right. I showed there's a leak clip of the microwave bit. And I showed that to my girlfriend yesterday, and she had to watch it a couple times to go.
I gotta go.
What is that?
My wife is calling me.
All right.
I'll see you guys later.
All right.
The babies were bad. The babies were so bad.
Yes, so that drives me crazy.
But have you seen the babies? Have you seen?
I knew about it from Funko Pops.
I thought that was a meme, man. I really thought that was people lying about the movie.
So...
No, I knew that the scene existed going in. I knew that, but I what I didn't know was like how bad it was going to look. And it's not just that. Tonally speaking, the first 20 minutes of that movie are not good. Like, tonally speaking, anyone out there who is sitting there and they're like, I'm a Snyderverse fan and I love this opening act of the movie, they're lying to themselves. That's how bad it is.
And then the next thing is, I think James Gunn is extremely talented. But the last thing Warner Brothers needs right now, after the history of Warner Brothers, is a bullshit marketer. And I will trust James Gunn when he says my movie's good, because he does great movies. But the next time he tries to sell a different director movie and he says it's great, I'm gonna really doubt it. I'm not gonna trust him. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna doubt it. I'm gonna really doubt what he's saying, because he went full James Cameron and just said, oh yeah, this Terminator really does the franchise justice.
But he hired him again. If he really,
I know.
I think
Well,
Gunn
okay.
believes him.
Wait,
they should have waited. They should have waited till they got the full run of this.
Have you seen the movie yet?
No, I have not.
Okay, so I'm the only asshole here who's seen the movie.
Yes, in the
spoiler stream, I'm the only asshole here who's seen the movie.
I shouldn't even be streaming right now. I'm supposed to leave town. I was like,
Max, every time you're like, I need to leave town, something happens and you have to stream. It's an addiction. Let's be fair.
It's Perp's fault too, because I don't watch your stuff anymore, and he was reacting to you earlier. That's the only reason I watched you earlier. Thanks, Perp.
I didn't know you watched me. Again, I was legitimately researching a true crime case. I have no idea.
It's Perp and their debt's fault this morning. I was like, oh shit.
No, I mean,
and then I went down the rabbit hole of finding out stuff, and I was like, oh my god.
No, I do agree. I mean, I was being cheeky last night with my Grave in the Mold thumbnail, but
I think James Gunn is a great person. He's a great talent, but his social media activity and his promotion, I think he's going to break some people's trust.
Here's the thing though. Here's the thing.
They
The back-
oversold this.
The back 2/3 of that movie are good.
Okay.
The back 2/3 of the Flash are good. Anything involving the Zack Snyder world is bad. Is really what it boils down to. And since we're on spoilers, I'm gonna spoil it. So just be fair.
Well,
the
Perp
movie
didn't see it. Perp didn't see it.
This is a fucking spoiler stream.
I
like,
know.
It's so I'll just say, look, it's like this. It starts off.
Oh boy.
Barry, no. Like Ezra Miller's acting in the first 20 minutes are god awful. His annoyance level is cranked up to 20.
I actually think he looked good in the trailers. Like he
No,
was good as
but
a
when
reporter.
he gets back to alternate 1985, because let's be fair, that's exactly what they're pulling from. They go as far as to even have an entire Marty McFly Back to the Future
What's
bit in the
happening?
movie.
Because all these Snyderverse fans love the movie, like Claudia.
Because here's the thing, they're gonna love the movie because it's Zack Snyder's characters. What they're not gonna love is that it's basically Justice League 2.0.
No,
And
well, for me, it was completely different. For me, it was like straight up because I love the time travel
Hold on.
situation. For me, it was the whole aspect of the multiverse. That's what I really loved about the film. And like, yes, there was a little bit of disrespect from the cameos appearances. That was a little bit disrespectful for me, personally. And like, but
how was that disrespectful? That's what I don't get.
like the when you AI stuff using for like Christopher Reeves, Adam West, like.
But Adam West is dead. Christopher Reeve is dead. George Reeve is
Reeve.
dead.
Yes.
You know, it's like they're all dead. I mean, it's like they would have to use that.
But the way they did it, they didn't use stock footage or footage from films. They would that wasn't.
Oh no, that's very true. That's
I felt a little bit disrespectful. That's the way I feel.
Would you feel it if they asked for families' permission or their estates for permission?
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did.
I know they did.
If they ask the families for consent, then that's a different story. But
yes,
I just want to know why Helen Slater, who is alive, looked nothing like Helen Slater. That's my thing. When Supergirl pops up, it's just like it doesn't look anything like Helen Slater. What's funny though is they almost trick you out. Go back and watch that scene again when they reveal Reeve, and it looks like Henry Cavill's outline in the shadows before he walks in, and you see that it's Reeve. That part was really interesting.
I mean, for me, like the action scenes was great. Like for me, especially like the beginning of the film, like I really enjoyed it. And even when it came down to the big fight, like between Zod and Carter Zor-El, and
we do kind of have to wrap this up though.
Yeah.
Oh, Rational. Oh, I figured out who did it now. Rational. I want to come on the stream.
It didn't
Very
take
rational.
It took you a while to figure that one out.
Rational.
He was going through a list, Jarbo. You got to give him some time.
No. I wasn't even trying to think about it. I was like, oh, Rational.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why, and I saw El Necron.
I do need to end stream.
Yeah,
too,
let me address.
This is really a detriment to have you on.
Sure, I know you're gonna be thinking about me all weekend. You're gonna be thinking about me all weekend. You're gonna be wondering what's Matt up to. You're gonna think about texting me.
No, I'm not gonna text.
You're just gonna be like, I watched the movie. You're totally right. And before going live.
No, I'm not.
I'm shocked.
You're just gonna send me another photo of you like on a raft at the lake.
I will never,
enjoying life.
I will never send Rational a link again.
No, I would. It was literally just this. I was in bed working on something, and I was being asked to come on and troll you a little bit. That's all it was. It's really all in good fun. Like that's really about it.
You, Jeffrey. I agree, Max.
I don't think you were trolling. I think you were confirming what his fears were, though.
There's that too. There's that too. Do I think that Gunn is Kathy Kennedy? No, because it's a completely different situation. What I think Gunn though, if you go, here's the thing. Here's what I want you to listen to, Max. If you
don't you see a tactic of announcing an official like, oh, he's doing Batman Brave Bull to try to get a little bit more of a boost?
No. You're right. You're right on that one.
I can't stand that.
You're right on that one.
They
However,
waited. That's why everything falls through Lucasfilm. They should wait till they get everything before they make these announcements.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that specific premise, by the way. But what I want you to listen to while you're on your drive, if you have the opportunity, go and listen to Michael Rosenbaum's Inside of You podcast.
Yeah.
Where he just interviewed James Gunn.
It was a great interview.
It was a great interview. And listen to how James Gunn approaches storytelling in superhero films and how there has to be a reason, and it's not just generic, and there's heart and everything else like this. The back 2/3 of the Flash movie have a good deal of heart. Ezra, for some reason, when Ezra stops being Barry Allen and starts actually being like a better character when he's against his younger self, then the movie actually has emotional stakes. Leading up to that, though, that's where it was wonky. Like I said on Twitter. Well, you had me blocked, so I have you blocked. I don't know.
You blocked me.
Yeah,
And then
but what I said was the opening
and
20
it's not
minutes.
going to change. We're
That's
not in a
fine.
love
That's
fest here.
fine. You can still text me. It's okay.
I'm not.
You totally text me. It's all right. It's fine, Max. You can. Anyway, look. No, but the opening 20 minutes of the movie are an albatross around the neck of the film because it almost comes across like Justice League 2.0 because there's no Aquaman. Well, not till the end of the movie. The only character that didn't pop up is Cyborg. Is the only character from the Justice League that didn't appear in the movie. And that's kind of funny, all things considered.
No, I'm mad.
Ray could have done it. Ray could have done it. Ray walked away, so we have to honor that. Ray walked away. But the problem with the opening 20 minutes is that it's rushed. Ben Affleck gives a career worst performance, in my opinion. I don't know. He says he figured out how to play Batman, and I'm like, that wasn't Batman. You can totally tell that Wonder Woman and Batman are smashing. So it's Justice League. It's not Snyder Cut. And then they even recycle the same joke from Justice League with Batman holding the lasso of truth and talking about ending poverty and everything else. It just wasn't good. It could have been way better, but I feel the script writing and then also Ezra's performance in that is just comically bad. But once he gets out of that, it gets really good.
I also heard some cringe jokes, like Nerdette was saying, this is a spoiler joke. After the baby scene, Ezra's Barry says, because he's touched by he touches the lasso or something, the lasso truth. He's like, I know about sex, but I've never had it. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And that sounded like horrible, some of these lines.
Dude, it's
reference the Snyder Cut as well.
Well, there's like the time travel, there's a brief time travel reference to Batman that he mentions that I think people are really holding on to that, and that might be like tangential. But then there's also people who have said, oh, but Iris West and is played by Chrissy Clemens, and she was in the Snyder Cut. And she knows Barry, but they also established that they went to college together, so they know each other. It wasn't just like, oh, you seem familiar. And then we find out when he goes back in time that Barry has got a date with her. So they went to college together. They know each other from college. So that's established in the movie. It tries to run right up to like the Snyder Cut or just that type of stuff, but it is still firmly rooted in 2017. What sucks about that is the fact that Wonder Woman has had 2 cameos this year, and they're both there for like 30 seconds, and that's it. That's it.
I do have a question in the
Same with
private
Fast
chat,
X.
if
Well, I
you
got
wanna
it.
answer
Yeah,
that.
that was the year of the cameo.
Jarbo?
Yeah.
In the private chat, do you want to answer that?
You guys can't like Jarbo this much. Stop, please.
So before you end, Max, I just want to say that.
Well, you guys can keep going. I just got to go. But
Wait, I don't know who you're talking about, CJ. Sorry, Deladia. Sorry,
person
Deladia.
in the chat.
Oh, I don't know.
But I'd recommend people to watch The Flash anyway, because it is a great film if you like the time travel stuff, and if you like because there's different things about this film that makes it a good film, right? Especially the action scenes. Like Michael Keaton, for me, surprised me the most. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because I thought maybe because of his old age, it'd be a little bit difficult for him to do some of the stunts and stuff, right? But no, he blew my mind, and Sasha Care's Supergirl also excelled, in my opinion.
It just sucks that we're not going to see him again. They literally there's no finale with that.
I am an absolute pain because I feel like this DC dumpster fire is still continuing, and yeah, I do think James Gunn's going to do a great Superman. I really do. I do. But I'm just like, it hurts my heart to think that this is still it can potentially be a still shit show now. Like, I don't like when movies are I don't think, I can make a lot of money ranching about this for years. No, I'm like, damn it. And I mean, I hope I can still.
That's
get
what you have
enjoyment out of
Kathleen
it.
Kennedy for.
But the best thing is I've actually kind of embraced spoilers because movies that I'm unsure of, it helps me go in with less expectations and just enjoy the movie. Like I'm just gonna go in and be like, well, I'm seeing this with my friends. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to go to an event and then see it with my friends, and then seeing it with Crazy Joe. Maybe it'll be infectious. Maybe his positivity towards movies will infect me. Or I'll get some other infection from a con. I don't know.
So are you saying that he's an STD, a Snyder transmitted disease?
Maybe. See, that's the maybe that's what I've been missing. Crazy Joe loves this movie, and and hopefully I'll see it with John.
Yeah, but Crazy Joe also doesn't like the Batman movie, and that was a pretty good movie.
Well,
he also likes Christina Hodson as a writer, which I'm still trying to wrap my brain around.
Yes.
So. But look, here's the thing, because I gotta go. I know you gotta go. I gotta go.
Good.
Take my kids to go for a walk. But no, go see the movie. Have fun with it. I mean, I've been telling everyone, look, I have my complaints.
I could not talk about it tonight. I was just like, there's finally something a lot to talk about too. And I was like, once I decided to go, I'm just gonna get spoiled because it's gonna be too hard anyway. I'm gonna miss a week's worth of content while I'm away if I don't get spoiled.
We're not going to talk about the Hulk rights reverting back.
No, well, that's only for the movie. That's only for the movie. That's not the rights to the Hulk. It's just the movie.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Just talked about it, baby.
I talked about it. I did talk about it last night on Hollywood After Dark, the number one late night show here on YouTube.
No, stop.
I'm not gonna let you cut a promo here.
That's mean.
You should like. Everyone
you
knows
even
who
be
I am.
here. I know.
Well, I've heard that before too, but yeah, I'm here and everyone's having fun. Go figure.
Don't get used to it.
I know. I don't plan on getting used to it, but I do expect a text on Father's Day from you to congratulate me on being a dad.
Listen,
how's your father's attempt going? Are you guys working on it still?
I'm actually going to be away with family this weekend, so that's
you are.
No.
Yeah, you know what? You got to start playing as your favorite Pokemon, Squirtle. I'm just telling you, man. Like, just go.
No, I have my issues with you. You have my issues with me, but I appreciate you being a provider for your kids and being a father. That's one good.
Well, I
thing
don't. You
about
haven't taken your kids to see Little Mermaid, Jargo.
Your kids
What's
are
up with
probably
that?
the best.
Whoa!
thing
Why would
about
I
you.
do that?
Your kids are probably
good.
Your kids are probably the best thing about you.
Everyone loves my children.
Yes.
So they're good. Until they're not. But all right, yeah. You go out of town. Have a good one.
Father's Day.
Thank you.
God,
now I still expect that text message.
I'm not texting you.
You're gonna text me. He's
should've-
gonna think about
I
me.
should have just booted you right away.
Yeah, but you didn't. You didn't because you missed it.
And now we're here.
No. Bye.
Now everyone's
Have a good
happy.
Father's
Yeah.
Day. Don't overstay the welcome. You already have.
I'll see you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Lots of
Little
regrets.
Mermaid's good.
Lots of regret there.
Yeah, lots of regrets.
Not for me.
I'm not texting any.
We actually have breaking.
I'm gonna remind.
news.
Don't worry. I'll remind you, Max. to
You know,
text him Happy
people.
Father's Day.
Some of my friends have actually thought that this whole circus of YouTube at each other, they think it's a grift. So you get more attention. No, everything I do. No,
We have breaking news.
I'm supposed to end the stream.
He's supposed to end the stream, so
but
Max
it's
gotta go.
serious.
You guys can keep going. I got
Carrie
get ready.
Fisher. Carrie Fisher's final film trailer just got released. Well.
Cool.
What is it?
Hey, Max, are you streaming tonight?
Carrie Fisher's.
No, I'm
last
leaving
film.
town. I didn't even pack yet.
Oh, go pack, man.
Yeah, we'll keep the fort going down because we'll CJH and somebody else will make.
I'm sorry. I have regret.
Okay, so but because Max
But yeah,
is gone,
yeah. Carrie
we can have a-
Fisher's final film just got
She'll be
released.
AI'd in the Star Wars in the future. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll take.
But I'm gonna
over,
get
yes,
going too. I'm
because-
eating.
Yeah, I can tell.
You can hear.
Oh,
it.
well, all three of you are here. What do you
Well,
think?
there's
about
only two
doing
of us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But
well, unless
what do you
CGH is
think?
the type of alien with that symbiote or some shit.
Whoa, but Oh damn, he's gone. So
Alright, go on.
there
Go
goes
ahead.
that. Oh no, it was gonna be between the three of us. I was gonna
Okay.
mention
So before
the new show.
Yeah. So before we end, we want to get this out there. CJH will be doing a show on his channel. It's part of like MME stuff, but we will be doing it. Myself, Little Movie Bear, we have decided to come up with this thing. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And hope you have enjoyed tonight's stream. I know it's been a bit crazy. I know we had Matt Jarbo in here. I know what you guys feel about him, but you guys are entitled to your opinion. So are we. So let's try and be civil. But if not, then there's nothing I can do about that. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And you know, we will be live pretty soon when Max comes back from what's too many games. Is that right, CH? I think.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yep, Jacob, we're gonna end it in a second. So so stay safe out there, everyone. Thanks for watching. We're out.